What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mo Hunt Silver. For today's video, we are going to have a 4-box quarter hunt. And these are all NF String & Sons boxes, and they are also all circulated boxes. So we can tell from the holes in the bottom here. So that is good. This will be boxes 17 through 20 for the year, and 1 through 4 for the video. And we can also do a live opening on box number 1 once I pull it down. Boom, there it is. All right. We're going to be looking for any kind of silver quarters, 1964 and older, any kind of errors or varieties, proofs, foreign coins, or anything else cool in these boxes of quarters here. And I hope this isn't too hard to open. Doesn't seem like it's going to be. Oh, this is a pretty easy one. There we go. That was pretty easy. All right, so we'll get a live opening on box number 1. Check for enders on this side, because I did not see any on the bottom side on any of these boxes at all. And I am not seeing anything as far as silver goes. We got a bicentennial ender right there. And yeah, another bicentennial ender. Well, we'll have to see how many bicentennials we pull out of here too, with 2 enders in the box. But yeah, we'll get into it and see what we can find. So I'll be right back with a find. Roll number 11 is going to give us our first find for this hunt. And I'm sure you guys can see a difference in color in that quarter right there. Yeah, we are going to have a gold-plated, looks like a state quarter. And that's going to be a 2008 New Mexico. Yeah, with gold plating. All right, so first find will give us a little bit of gold. And we'll keep moving. Hopefully we can find a W or a variety. Just getting into roll number 17, and I have a Sally Ride quarter here. And this is going to be one that I have not found in quite a while. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but we are going to have a die clash on the Sally Ride. You can see the line right up through here. There's clashing right here where my thumbnail is, and also right here on the right side of E Pluribus Unum. This one also should have, yeah, a little bit of clashing right underneath Washington's chin. And I think that's about it. It's in pretty good condition. And I was just looking on eBay, and one recently sold on June 6th, so about a month ago, for $38. So that's not bad. Pretty good little find right there. Definitely hold on to that. All right, sweet. I'm just working the last part of roll number 22, and I have a Maya Angelou under my microscope right here. And I'll show you guys what I found. We're going to have one of the DDRs, and if we go on to Variety Vista, that's going to be VDDR-001 on the Variety Vista listing. And there you can see it, what their example looks like, and then what I have under my microscope. All right. Not in bad shape. A little scratched up, but I'll still hold on to it. All right. Roll number 26 is going to give us our second gold-plated quarter in this box. And this one was only 3 coins away from being an ender on this roll. And it's actually got a lot of nice shine and, I guess, bling to it. And this one's from Denver. And yeah, that first one, that New Mexico, that was from Philadelphia. But yeah, pretty cool. 2 gold-plated quarters now. I'll definitely take that. Roll number 39 is going to give us a pretty sweet find right here. This isn't a proof, but it does have a San Francisco mint mark. So this will be an NIFC. And these are tough to find in circulation because they're really not supposed to be. So let's see what we have for a design. And that's going to be the 2012 El Yonkiw. Sweet. All right. And let me see here. I think in our red book, all right, now I'm flipped to the right page. Yeah, in our red book right here, El Yanqu is going to have the A behind it because it's not for circulation, and that's 1.68 mil. Yeah, 1.68 million minted. So that is definitely a harder one to find, and I'm glad to have it. It's actually not in horrible shape, so it's pretty sweet. All right, doesn't really hold any extra value. A W quarter would be better, even though it's a little more common, but still going to hold on to it. Box number 1 is now hunted, and it actually gave us a total of 6 finds. And I have the last find out of this box under the microscope right now. And we're going to have another Maya Angelou variety, I guess you could call it. And this one's going to be the nesting bird. You can see that dye gouge right here. That makes it look like a twig or something like that in the bird's beak. So these are worth a couple dollars. And this one's actually not in bad shape. Right there you can see the little dye gouge that makes it look like a twig right there. So we'll hold on to it, put it aside, and we'll move on to box number 2, and hopefully we can get some West Points or some silver out of that one. Roll 19 of box number 2 is going to give us our first find, and actually, well, I guess kind of an odd find here. I have this quarter here in front of me that looks like a 1997 Denver, but watch when I flip it. What is that? We're going to have a magic quarter here, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this thing apart. I have found a magic nickel before, and I haven't been able to get the nickel apart at all, so I don't know what's inside, if anything. And I also found a magic $50 as well. That one I did get apart. So I don't know if this quarter is going to come apart or not. But that is pretty neat. Yeah, let me work on this for a couple minutes and see if I can get this open. If not, we'll just move on to the next find. Well, that's going to do it for box number 2. We did not find any silver or any W's. Only a magic coin in this one. Not even any kinds of errors or varieties. So we'll move on to box number 3, and hopefully that box will be better. Roll number 3 of box 3 is going to give us an uncommon find right here that I have. And this, I didn't even know what it was until I flipped it over to see the obverse side, because it does not look like it has much of the shine it should have. But we are going to have a 1973 with an S mint mark right there, which is a proof. And you can't, almost can't even tell. This thing has, I guess, been circulating for quite a while. And even the edge and the rim is all beat up. But that's not a very common one to find, at least a proof anyway. And 1973 in our red book, which is going to be right here, 73S, 2.7 million minted. So I'll take it. It's a find for the board. That's going to do it for box number 3 of this hunt. It only gave us one find, and that is going to be the 1973 S minted proof. So that is it for box number 3. We'll move on to box number 4 and see what else we can find. Roll number 7 out of box number 4, I just finished up, and I have a 2022 Philadelphia quarter here, and it's the Anime Wong. And this is actually going to be the second one of these that I found in my hunts. Try to get the glare off of it. But there you can see we're going to have a slight dye clash. You can see right here in the center there's some clashing. And then if I flip it back over to the obverse, there's a little bit of clashing right here in front of Washington's nose and like coming down the crown of his nose there. That's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, it does have the ring of death on it. So it was a roll ender at one point. But I think I'll still hold on to it. Nice little mint error right there. All right, we'll move on and see what else we can find. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for box number 4 of this hunt. And this was not a very good hunt for this box at all. All we were able to get was this Anime Wong with the die clash. That's kind of hard to see, but you can see it right here in the center. And then we got a little bit on the obverse side right in front of Washington's nose, but that's going to do it for box number 4. And I'll get everything together and we'll do a full hunt wrap up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back for a full hunt wrap up here. And these are all the finds we had in this hunt laid out in front of me. We did not have any silver in this hunt, and we did not have any W's in this hunt either. So this was not a successful hunt when it comes to those two things. But we did have a couple other finds that I would say were okay. So we'll just start at the top right here. And our first one is going to be a Maya Angelou. That is going to be the nesting bird. You can see the small die gouge in the bird's beak. If I can catch it right in the light, right there. So that's an okay find. Then we also did have a Maya Angelou VDDR-001, which is the doubled earring. Found a few of those over the past few hunts. And then we did find an NIFC, which is not intended for circulation and low mintage, 2012 El Yanku, or El Yankee, however you pronounce that. We did find 2 gold-plated quarters in box number 1 of this hunt. And that is a Minnesota from Denver state quarter. And then we also had a New Mexico that is Philadelphia minted. So that's pretty cool. We did find a little bit of gold in this hunt, even though they're plated. I'll still take them. One oddity that we found, this 1997 out of Denver quarter that somebody has hollowed out and placed a 1982 out of Denver inside of there. I'm still trying to get this apart. I don't know. Might be like the nickel I found where it's just not going to come apart. But that's pretty neat. I haven't found one of those before. And we did find a proof in this hunt in 1973, San Francisco clad proof that is well circulated. And I almost couldn't tell it was a proof on the reverse side there. But that's a tough pull right there. And then we also found 2 die clashes. First one, which is out of box number 4 that I'll show here, the Anime Wong. You can see it right there in the center. And that's going to be the clash from this part of Washington's ear and hair right here. So that's pretty neat. That's only the second one of those that I found in any of my hunts. And then I would say probably the find of this hunt, really, and probably most valuable one, is going to be the Sally Ride die clash right here, which you can definitely see a lot better than the Anime Wong right there. But that's a pretty neat coin. It's been quite a while since I've come across one of these. It's got a little bit of clashing underneath Washington's neck right there and chin area. So these are still selling for about $25 to $40 on eBay. No, not bad. I'll definitely take that. So that's going to wrap up this hunt. It's just unfortunate we didn't find any silver to throw in our silver jar. But if you guys still like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and made it this far, please don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and helps me out. And you can also click that little bell to be notified every time I post a new video. So with that, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you on the next one.